Hello, friends. For those of you who are returning, thank you for being here again. Welcome back. And for those of you who are new, my name is Freya. That's my spirit name on this channel. And I created this channel for those folks who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who are looking for messages and guidance from spirit in order to walk their journey in a good way. So thanks for being here. I know I've been gone a minute, and I decided it was time to do another offering for the community of this channel. And there is a lot going on in my life right now. I've gotten some new opportunities that have come through after my travels to my homeland. And so those opportunities are really asking me to give them energy and give them my time and my attention. So, and at the same time, I didn't want to leave this community hanging too much longer without an offering. So what I'm offering today is I'm going to be doing your readings for the next 6 months. And I know that that's probably not going to get as many views or as many likes as my monthly readings. However, that's what I can offer today. So from my heart to yours, I hope these readings are helpful. They'll span the time generally from the start of the Lunar New Year, so around February 5th, all the way through August 5th. So those 6 months, we'll see what the cards have to say, what Spirit has to say about what you're working on personally, internally, in your own spiritual growth and development, and also how to navigate the energies that are coming through from the planets, the astral planes, all sorts of things. Okay? Much love. And because I'm not doing my monthly readings here, if you do need guidance or need just a general, hey, help me out here, Spirit, what do I need to know about this next chapter in my life? I have lowered my prices on my personal readings, so the 30-minute ones are going to be much lower than they used to be, and so will be the 60 minutes because I can't do the monthlies for you here in this fashion. I've gone ahead and lowered my prices so that those who need it can just contact me, and it'll be affordable, much more affordable than it used to be. All right, much love. If you want to get in touch, my details are below, and here come your readings. Take care. Hey everyone, it's me again. I just wanted to orient you to all of the cards that I'll be using, and they'll be in the description box below, but just in case, I'll be using the Thoth deck, Aleister Crowley. We're also going to be using this beautiful deck by Dugan. It's called the Witch's Tarot. I don't have the book or the case with me, so I'm just showing you that. It's the ones with the moons. And then I've got my Pagan Otherworlds deck, which I've been using quite a lot over the last few months. Those will be the 3 tarot decks that I'll have. And then for the oracles, we'll be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, Krans, The Magical Unicorns by Doreen Virtue, and the Goddess Guidance Oracle decks by Doreen Virtue. I have a few more oracle decks that are available in case I feel called to pull a different card, but that's the orientation for this set of readings. All right, see you in a minute. Hello Aries, welcome to your 6-month reading. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Aries intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. please show us the messages and energies that are coming through for the sign of Aries for the months of February through August 2019. And what I'm being called to share, Aries, is that Uranus, the planet of innovation and change and unconventionality, is going into the sign of Taurus in early March for the next 7 years. So wherever Taurus is in your birth chart, if you know, take a look. If you don't know and you're curious, go ahead and take a look, because that is where the energies of innovation and sometimes Uranus can be the planet of chaos, but it brings in this new electric energy, and it energizes that part of your chart. So take a look and see where that lands for you. Okay, the cards are ready. Aries, highest messages for Aries for the next 6 months. Please show us. February through August 2019. Okay. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we've got for you. You've got the Star card in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords, I'm just tuning. Should I keep going? Okay, they're telling me to stop. Okay, let's talk about these first 3 cards that have come up. I'm getting that there's a sense, so I'm reading this as a gestalt message, like the whole sequence is a message, but I'm also getting a little bit of timeline here. This King of Swords is telling you to look at this situation. He's telling you, oops, sorry, I'm not used to the camera. Maybe I'll do it this way. So what he's saying is, take a look at this situation. You've got the Star and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's start with the Star card in reverse. It's this, the Star is this feeling that it's this like sense of grace that descends upon you, this sense of inspiration, right? When you meet, oh gosh, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, Aries, I apologize for that interruption. So the Star card in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Swords telling you, hey, take a look at those 2 things, meaning these 2 things. He's like, take a look at those things. There's something going on there. And what I'm seeing is there's this sense of like, you're coming into these next 6 months, and you're really feeling this sense of lack of inspiration. And I have a feeling it's regarding your work, right? So there's this like this sense where your work may be stagnating, or the things that you are growing. The Eight of Pentacles in this deck, it shows the things that you're growing and that you're growing into and that you're mastering, right? And somehow that work, whatever that work is, it could be your work in the world, or it could be your inner work, your spiritual work, that's somehow not giving you, you're not inspired by it right now. You're in a place of non-inspiration, stagnation. You're in a place of like, like there's this sense where grace isn't there right now. Like you're not feeling the touch of magic. You're not feeling the touch of grace along your work life right now. And the King of Swords is asking you to take a look at it because it's important, right? If we're going to be healers, light workers, light shiners, way showers in the world, the best way to do that is to be really connected to you and to your inspiration and to the purpose for your work. Like why are you doing it? Why it's feeding you? The inspiration behind it. It's really important to stay connected to that. So what I'm being shown, what I'm being told to share is that for the folks who are connecting to me right now, who I'm connecting with, the Aries out there that are watching, check in with yourself and take a look at where you are in your work and where you are in your inspiration regarding the work. That's like the baseline message as we start the reading. So check in with that. I'm going to keep going. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups. And all of these are in the reverse. So that's really interesting, and I'm going to pull clarifiers on them. Please show us a clarifying card for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for my dear Aries. You've got the Five of Cups. Okay. Please show us a clarifier for the Ace of Cups for my dear Aries. You've got the World in reverse. Okay. Please show us a clarifier for the King of Cups for Aries. And you've got the Star in reverse. Okay, double message here. You've got the Star in reverse twice, Aries, okay? Twice. So that's a double message for you. Let me just tune into what these cards are trying to say. Sorry, the table is... Okay. Get my hand out of the way so you can see your own cards. So the first line was a line of, hey, take a look at this. The lack of inspiration and the your work might not be going so well right now either. Your inner work, your outer work, something about work not going well, or not being inspiring to you. And then you've got a Queen of Pentacles and two Cup cards, and the Five of Cups and the Eon and the Star. I think for the Aries that are connecting with me on this reading, you're processing through a disappointing relationship that it's almost like because of this relationship not going well or not going the way you had hoped, that's why your inspiration is being lost right now. And there's this like, I kind of want to show you the cards and go through it, but I also don't want to slow the reading down. Let me show you this. Queen of Pentacles. So a woman who is earthy in her earth element. You've got a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that you are dealing with, or someone with those qualities, very grounded, very good with her material wealth, very good with just navigating the physical world. Like she was Yeah, the word grounded just keeps coming up. Really grounded woman. She's got also a rose in her hand. And so this speaks to me of beauty, soulful beauty. This is a woman or a man who not only had the material world in her hands, she also stayed connected to her inner beauty. And she was also connected to spirit. Like she's got the horns, right? Horns are connected to spirit. So this is a woman who, and I'm sensing that she's in reverse because here you are, even though you're not you're not a water sign, Aries, but here you are offering this cup to her, and somehow that didn't work out the way you thought it would. Ace of Cups in reverse. The water spilled out. The intention behind the offer of love, you may have been offering it from an unbalanced place, is what I'm getting. You know how sometimes we get into relationships to soothe us because we're not feeling good about certain areas of our life. So there are, to compensate, sometimes we go to, if you're really good with relating with people, but your work's not going so well, sometimes you try to make yourself feel better by going out on a date with someone and becoming lovers with them. I'm getting the sense that that was sort of happening with this person for some of you that I'm connecting with, and you offered it from an unbalanced, unaligned place, like it wasn't fully aligned within yourself to really go after this person. But you entertained her or him, you entertained the relationship, but it didn't go where you had hoped because you were offering it from not a 100% balanced place. So either she turned away or he turned away, and or they just, you went through this dating phase with them or this relationship phase with them, and it naturally evolved, and now it's sort of, you're going your separate ways. And there's this sense of disappointment. There's a sense of disappointment on her end, right? There's the Five of Cups is connected to her energy, this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is. Your energy, Aries, I'm sensing you as this King of Cups. Your energy is being clarified by the Star in reverse. So somehow losing this connection with this person is causing you to feel a lack of inspiration in your own life. And what else do I want to say about that? What else do the guides want to say about that? Yeah, there's this sense where you didn't realize how much this person was holding you up, was shoring up your internal self-concept, was helping you. Like this person's energy, male or female, don't get hung up on the card so much. It could be a male energy, it could be a female energy. But this person, you didn't realize how much inspiration they gave you for your life. And now that I don't know that they're gone, I don't know that this is a huge breakup, but now that this person's relationship to you has changed, it's no longer as it used to be. It's kind of showing you how important love is in order for you to be inspired. Hold on, I'm sorry. There's like lots of messages coming through, so I'm trying to go with one story and then there's others. Hold on one second. What I'm hearing is the greatest joy we have is to offer a cup of love to another person, and for it to be received and valued and not even reciprocated, but when you offer love and it's received, there's this sense of give and take. There's this sense of satisfaction in someone else receiving our love that feels good to us, right? That feels like it's a complete cycle. When you give and it's received and you see it being received, there's a goodness in our hearts that comes up. This feeling of, I am worthy, I am good in the world, I have helped another human, I have offered love to another human, etc., etc., etc. And what I'm getting is that this person used to be a receiver of your love. You would offer and she would receive, or he would receive, and you would feel good. And so now what's happening is either, because I don't see this as your partner, I'm seeing this as, could be your partner, but they're not receiving you in the same way that they used to. And so that's causing a lack of fulfillment within you, because you know, when you give to someone but you don't feel it received, like the gift stays with you. It doesn't get given. So you don't get to feel that satisfaction of having loved someone, right? Because for love to exist, it must be received by someone. Hold on, there's more. So you're feeling a lack of inspiration because this person who used to be the receiver of that love energy for you is no longer that, for whatever reason. Maybe they passed away, maybe they're ill, maybe their life took them a different course and you guys are apart from each other. Maybe they're going through something and they just can't give you that attention, whatever that is, right? So there's that. There's the incompletion of the cycle. The World card is usually the completion of a cycle. The cup is not it's being spilled to the ground rather than received by a heart and taken in. So that's the message. Now, anything else that I need to share about that, Spirit? So you're going through this self-reflection time of what truly gives you inspiration. And I think the next 6 months are about that. Let me continue with the cards. I'm going to move these over and move these over. I hope that was a clear message for you guys. It came out eventually, right? Kind of have to hang with it for a minute. Okay. Let me just tune back into this stack of cards and please show us what we need to know. Yeah. Right, what did I say? So there's the wounding of the heart at not being received. The Empress in reverse. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's just... Let me clarify. And don't worry, Aries, we won't end with like this. Clarifying that. Success. Clarify the Empress, please, for us. And the Queen of Swords, please, for us. Princess of Swords. Okay. Let me just pull this down. So I'll show you the cards one by one. There's the Three of Swords. There's the heartbreak. And the thing with this heartbreak is that this is heartbreak that's already happened. I feel like it's not happening. It's not about to happen, and it's not happening right now. It has already happened. This piercing of the heart. And actually, now that it's in reverse, the swords can now drop out right? And the heart can begin to heal. And it's clarified by the 6 of coins. So there's this message of, you see at the bottom it says success. This message of like the giving and receiving of energies. Like the message has been delivered. For the message for you, there's an important message here about love and inspiration for you, Aries. And in the piercing of your heart, you've received that message. You understand now that there needs to be a balance of give and take in relationships, for them to be fulfilling to all parties involved, not just to you, but to the other person as well. What I'm seeing is that there was a rejection of your love, and the lesson is being learned. Like you're really coming to a deep soul lesson here, painful as it might have been to get to. And then we've got the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting that these are 2 characters involved in this story. And both of these characters, this might be your feminine principle. This might be the other person's feminine principle. And both of you are in the reverse. So you're learning what it feels like to have unbalanced relationship. And what I'm hearing is to surrender to this learning and to surrender to the lesson, to be strong enough to take in this lesson is what I'm hearing to share. It's not, you are strong enough to be given this lesson and to learn and grow from it, is what I'm hearing, because it can only help you for the next relationship that comes through. I'm getting a lot of static, so I'm reading for a bunch of Aries, and you guys have all sorts of situations going on. So please reach out for a private reading if this is resonating and you want to take a look a little deeper. So now that Spirit sort of spoken, take a look at this. Take a look at how it hurts the heart not to be received. And you know what? This could be them too. They may have tried to give you love and may have felt rejected by you, even though you might not have meant to reject them. It may have been an attitude or a body language that they were reading. You might have just not been conscious that they received it in a way that was rejecting to them, right? Because it could go both ways. But the underlying message is the importance of give and take, and the importance of balance and reciprocity and receiving another person's love and receiving another person's heart when they're giving it to you. Like it's really important for your relationships going forward to be balanced, because when the feminine principle is not received, it causes real disappointment and sadness, right? And so what happens is they cut you out. This is the Princess of Swords, and this is the, I will no longer be in this relationship because you are not receiving me. You're not seeing me, you're not hearing me, you're not... So the message for you, I pulled a few angel cards before I started your reading, Aries. So the message for you is to surrender to the lesson that this situation is bringing you. Like, have enough. Aries doesn't do this. They like to box. They like to fight. They like to be right. They like to just be activated. The message for you is, you can't win. You can't box with God. The lesson needs to be learned, and your lesson is to surrender to this lesson. To surrender to the message of the importance of give and take and receiving, and how love is connected to inspiration for yourself. And also the angel of strength wanted to come in, because this is not an easy peasy lesson to learn, right? This is a big one. This is a big one for you. Oops. Anyway, let's put that back there. And I'll put the surrender card back up there. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you as a helping spirit for the next 6 months. They're saying pull an outcome card. Okay. Okay, we're going to pull an outcome card first. And it is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so fast moving action. Once you learn the lesson, your life is going to move forward pretty swiftly. There's going to be communication, but you have to actually take this lesson in, is what I'm hearing. It can't just be lip service. It can't just be, oh, right, give and take. I know, I should do that. And then you keep going the same way you've been going for the last 10 years, just running your same relationship patterns. No, you really have to take in this lesson, and you really have to make an effort to use this new insight in your next relationships. And once you do, the energy is going to pick up. All these wands are going to come towards you. You're going to have new opportunities, new communications, perhaps even with this old person. The feeling is that it's going to be a swift movement of your life forward once you learn this lesson. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, we're going to draw an oracle card for you guys. Okay, the animals want to come as well as the goddess cards. So let's see what animal spirit would like to come as an ally for Aries in the next 6 months, for them to walk with and dream with and meditate with. Please show us. Helpful spirit. Bear. Nice. Yes. Introspection. This is a lesson about looking at yourself, looking within, understanding what you need in relationship, understanding what others need in relationship, and understanding how you need to change in order to be that person that they need you to be, and that person that you need yourself to be in order to be happy. Okay, bear. And also there's this sense of protectiveness and fierceness with the bear. It's a very motherly card. And the goddess guidance. I'll read the books too. There might be other messages in the books. Which goddess would like to come for Aries for the next 6 months as a helping guide and spirit ally? Ishtar. Yeah, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. And what I'm getting with this card is that if you're sensing a boundary with someone that someone's putting up, like someone's cutting you out of their life or something like that, take a look and see if it was something that you did that made them do that, right? There's cause and effect here. So again, the message is introspection. Introspection, and also knowing that others aren't always going to take what you dish out, Aries. I hate to say it, you guys are kind of act now, think later sort of people. And you kind of just do your thing. And sometimes you are going to come across a boundary, because not everyone likes being taken for granted or being just I don't mean taken for granted like self-pitying way, but overlooked even, right? People have their needs and their need to love as well and be loved. Okay, let me read what it says for the bear. Bear. Waking from spiritual slumber and beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort is difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and the journey of your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness, to bring into balance movement and exercise. And yeah, I'm just clearly getting the word introspection. Take a look. Like the King of Swords is saying, take a look at your reading, Aries. Look at the messages, take it in. Learn the lessons so you can move forward. Fast movement, so spring can come. Right? All right. Be well on your journey. I hope these messages have helped you walk the next few months in a good way, and I will see you soon. Whoops. Bye, Aries. Take care.